Yo, 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 what's going on, y'all? Top of the morning. Hope everybody good. It is your boy Lavish, and this is Lavish Valentino TV. Major salute to everybody. I hope y'all having a good morning so far. And y'all doing good with yourselves. Y'all already know, man, we back here again with another blog, you know what I'm saying? Back actively dropping blogs again, so y'all already know. Y'all new to the channel. Y'all like what y'all see right here. Y'all already know. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for more content. Let's sip some water. Make sure y'all drink y'all spring water. So, without further ado, let us jump right into the blog. We don't want to waste any time. So, the first thing I want to touch on, this story actually happened a couple days ago. I was gonna actually drop a blog on it when it dropped, but you know, I got tied up and shit, but I got the time now. So man, free Tory Lanez, man. A salute to him, man. You know, bro is going through it right now. You know, I know he definitely is feeling it right now, especially with this news that I got. So this story was brought to my attention that you know that Tory Lanez pretty much is fighting his case right now. He's trying to get an appeal and get out of jail, whatever, you know. Because anybody, like I said, this story's been touched on plenty of times. Everybody know that Megan Thee Stallion is a fucking liar. You know, she lied on Tory Lanez heavy. We all know that Tory Lanez didn't shoot her. So there's been people rallying behind them. You know, you have politicians who are rallying behind him as well, trying to get him out. He went in front of the courts and tried to get that appeal. It got turned down, unfortunately, and he has to finish up his sentence. Has to do the whole 10. Well, not the whole 10, because he already got 2 years in, so probably, you know, he might be out in 5, or, you know, maybe he might get out a little early. I don't know. But, yeah, he got turned down. His appeal got turned down, and it's just unfortunate, you know, and it's upsetting because, as I said this before when I talked about the justice system, right? The justice system is not meant for black and Hispanic people, right? It's not meant for us. You see how they treat us when it comes to sentences. They hit us with like the harshest sentence. And I have to make it a little racial because it's the truth, bro. When a black or Hispanic person gets sentenced, they get hit with the harshest sentence. Guilty or not, right? And then you have instances where there can be no evidence that the person did this and still get found guilty. I don't know how. It's like, yo, I really don't know how a person can be found guilty of something if there's literally no evidence. But like I said, y'all know how the system is. And then when it comes to a Caucasian person, they'll either get the lightest sentence or just no jail time at all. And it's like, it's unfair that this man has to sit in jail because this woman lied. And that's another thing too when it comes to women, especially when it comes to the justice system. If a woman comes forward, right, obviously she's lying, and she says all these negative things about this person, and this person gets locked up, 9 out of 10 times, bro, we just gotta be real. They're gonna take after that female and take the side, because all it takes is a few crocodile tears, an exaggerated story, and guess what? You got the person. And as I said before, there's definitely got to be changes in our justice system. I feel like we're not fighting hard enough because it's still happening. This woman done sat here and lied on Tory Lanez crazy. And the whole messed up part behind the situation, she's getting away with it. Of course, you know, the internet is forever, and everybody's like coming at her on the comment section saying, yeah, like, Megan, we didn't forget, it's always free Tory and it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But she's literally getting away with it. She's outside with this Klay Thompson, you know, the basketball player Klay Thompson, in a relationship, enjoying her best life while this man has to suffer in jail off a lie. And then you got these Megan Thee Stallion fans out here, over here defending her, and it's like, yo, the evidence is clearly in your face and y'all just don't care. And it's disgusting how infatuated and how much D-riding y'all be doing these celebrities. And it's sickening. Like, DNA evidence proved that his fingerprints, his DNA was nowhere near that gun. And they did a residue test. He didn't shoot no gun. And yet he still gets convicted. And yet she's still going around promoting this lie that he did this. But you know what? It is what it is. It's all cool because I'm a believer in the Most High. And I always say that people like that always get that karma. And Megan Thee Stallion's going to get that karma for her line on Tory Lanez. She's going to get her karma for that. And it's going to be a crazy karma. Because at the end of the day, God don't like ugly. And that's really all I got to say about that. So it's free Tory. It's messed up. I'm hoping he can get another shot at an appeal. And he can get out and clear his name and come home to his family. So y'all let me know in the comment section how you feel about his appeal being turned down. The next subject that I wanted to touch on. The next and final subject is this story that happened in Chicago. And it's a pretty bad one too. Obviously, due to YouTube, I can't obviously show the video. And even I was able to, I wouldn't put that up there. You know, especially out of respect for the family and especially how disturbing the video is, right? I can't put it up there. But there was a story that happened in Chicago. A mom was picking up her kids, right? And apparently the kids was dealing with these bullies. So these bullies out the school followed the mom and the kids. They followed her, they cornered her, and one of the kids ended up swinging on the kid. The mom tried to do what she can, and they end up swinging on the mom too, and they literally like went crazy and jumped the mom and the kids. And come to find out, the mom is pregnant. The mom is pregnant. They had to go to the hospital and, you know, deal with the injuries that they have. Luckily, for what I'm hearing, she didn't lose the baby. She's okay, and they're gonna make it through it. But of course, you know, the trauma mentally, you know, it's gonna be a long time till they get over that. And the community is rallying behind the mom and the kids and pretty much saying like, nah, we here, we not jacking that, whatever. And what's up? Where these kids at that did that? Now, I want to be clear about something, right? What these kids did was a cowardly act. I'm not jacking that. I'm not okay with that. I would never be okay with nothing like that. You know, and I want to make it clear, I'm not promoting any type of violence against these kids. Even what they did, I'm not promoting no type of violence towards those kids. However, they do need to be held accountable for what they did. And definitely the parents need to be held accountable, because where exactly do they learn this type of behavior? And why do these kids feel like this type of behavior is okay to be doing? That type of shit starts in the house, which means that the parents in the house, probably there's no father in the household, and on top of that, there's no discipline in the household. So these kids are probably just doing whatever the hell they want to do. And it shows. Look at what they're doing to this, look at what they doing to this, look what they did to this mom. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they had to go ahead and suffer through that just because these kids want to be on demon time. It's nonsense. But they identify the kids. They know who the kids are. And an update on it, you know, some of the kids had the kids came on live and offered some type of apology. And I've seen the apology. And I don't think the apology is genuine. It's not genuine. Because the way how you look at the apology is just like, you could tell the girl wanted to smirk a little bit. It wasn't genuine. You could clearly tell the apology wasn't genuine. And sadly, like, those type of kids be the ones that lose their lives in the streets because they want to be on demon time, they want to terrorize the community, they want to be hood, and they end up losing their lives. And their parents are going to have to bury them because they want to be on demon time and hurt other people. To jump a mom and her kid while she's pregnant is a different type of demon. Something got to give and something got to change, because how many times do we have to see this, right? And how many more kids got to get buried into the cemetery for people to get it? And then this whole thing with recording, like, it pisses me off when people record things like that. Especially when somebody's getting hurt and there'll be a bystander by and they just recording like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening, instead of helping. Even if you want to directly get physically involved, call 911, do something instead of just sitting there recording. I hate people like that. So justice for that family. I hope they're good. You know, I'm glad that the community is rallying behind them and saying that this is not okay. And definitely something got to give with those kids. They got to be held accountable somehow. And that's really all I got to say. So salute to y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all drop your comments down below. You let me know how you feel about the situation. Lavish is out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. And peace.